guys, welcome to Co-Parenting with a Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you so much for joining me. And today, we're going to talk about co-parenting with a narcissist and ways a narcissist tries to hurt you through the kids. So this is narcissist trying to hurt you through the kids, and hurts here, you have to put it in air quotes here, because as you see, them trying to hurt you through the kids eventually hurts the kids. So in as much as the target, they believe the target is you, but of course the kids are always the collateral damage, and they can't see beyond the hatred they have for you to remember that the love they're supposed to have for the children. Okay, so one of them is the child support. Either they don't pay child support, or they pay it off and on, or they don't pay as much as they're supposed to pay, because the narcissist views child support as money that is going to you, not the children. So the children don't even factor in. It doesn't come in. The child support is defined as the money that usually goes out of a relationship when people that have kids are not together anymore. So whether you're married or you're living together, they believe once you leave the relationship, whatever income you bring leaves with you, obviously. So to help balance that out, some money comes back in to whoever has the kid to help with the basic stuff. They make sure the kid is fed, have roof over their head, they have the basic stuff. So narcissists will withhold this child support because they believe it's the money that's coming to you, not the child. They're not the child. They think the children are the farthest thing from their mind. So either they don't pay the child support, they refuse to pay child support, or they pay sporadically, where they pay in January, the next one will be in April. So it's like they skip months, as if the child stopped existing within those period of months that the child support is not being paid. That's another way one way for them to try to hurt you, because the target, as I said, is you. Or maybe you're paying child support and the narcissist uses the money for something else. And what I mean by this is like the basic stuff. Like I said, the child support is supposed to cover the basic stuff, where they make sure there's roof over their head and they're fed, and they have shelter, clothing, whatever. You might have where you can't get hold of your child because maybe the phone is cut off, or some kind of basic amenity they're supposed to have is cut off, or maybe they're moving round and round, and that might not even be because the parent that has the kid is suffering or whatever. They might even have a job or anything, but that whole not using the money appropriately in the benefit of the child is the target is you. So they're not thinking about the child. The target is you. So if they don't spend it how they're supposed to spend it, you are the one that's going to get mad about it. You are the one that they're trying to hurt, not the child. Of course, we, the normal people, know that is not the case. You're actually hurting the child. Okay, another one way is that maybe they don't call the kids if they live with you. The kids live with you, and the visiting parent or whatever, the narcissist, will not call the child, and this is all for your benefit, of course. So either they don't call the child, or they don't come to visit the child as often as they're supposed to, because, like I said, it's for you. They don't talk to the child. That's for your benefit. They don't come to see the child. It's because of you. In none of those scenarios would they think, oh yeah, I haven't talked to my child like in 2 days. I wonder how he or she's doing. Let me go ahead and check in on my child. Or I haven't seen my child in a while, even though I have visitation time, but I haven't used it. And I need to show up so I can know how my child is doing. That is not what they're thinking. What they're thinking is, I need to win this person because this is a war. This is the imaginary war in their head. So I have to win, So this is a way for me to hurt them, because, they hurt me pretty bad. They're always competing with you. They're always fighting with you. So the kids, as always, they're the collateral damage. The target is you, but the kids are always collateral damage. They're trying to hurt you, but they're hurting the kids. And you have to always remember that the hate the narcissist has for you will always always be greater than the love they're supposed to have for the kids. So we already know by now that they do not care. Generally, they don't care. I mean, they can mimic caring, what the caring parent does, but we know that they don't. So the hate they have for you will always trump the love they're supposed to have for their children. Every single time. So that's why this, like I said, you put trying to hurt you in quotes, because it's not really hurting you, it's hurting the children. But in their mind, you are the target. You are the one getting the results of these things, not the kids. They can't see beyond that to see that, oh, wait a minute, I'm hurting my kids. My kids are the ones getting hurt here. Another way is for them to not take the kids to any scheduled activity. You schedule something important that the kids are supposed to go to, they can refuse not to take them. This has happened to me with my kids as well, where the benefit is not to me. This is for the children, but they will refuse to take him. Why? You are the target. Once again, this is not about the children. It has nothing to do with the kids. In their mind, you are the target. So if I don't do this stuff, you'll be hurt, you'll be crushed, you'll be mad, you'll be angry. There's no thought in, oh, wait a minute, that my kids, they're missing out on something that I'm supposed to have gone to. No, because at any given moment, they will cut their face, or cut their noses by their face. The love, the hate they have for you will always trump the hate. The hate they have for you, will always trump the love they're supposed to have for the kids. So at any point in time, the kids are not even, they're not factoring. Always the kids are the collateral damage. You are the target. So the kids, they don't care. They do not care. They do what they need to do. It doesn't matter. So these are the ways that a narcissist, quote unquote, will try to hurt you through the kids. As we know what the end result is, we are not the ones that they're hurting. They're actually hurting the kids. All right, guys. Like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think.